Hello and welcome to Chalkless Talks, the 10-minute live stream designed to help you take control of your workflow. I'm John Bond, marketing producer here at eMAM, and with me today is Anoop Thomas, our Director of Technology, and Anand Dua, our VP of Business Development. And Anoop Thomas is going to take us through a demonstration of how eMAM works with Adobe Illustrator, part of our larger series on Adobe with Chalkless Talks. So without any further ado, Anoop, please take it away.
Thank you, Mr. Bond. Hello, everyone. Once again, welcome. Today, we will be talking about the eMAM extension panel in Adobe Illustrator. eMAM has separate extension panels for Premiere, After Effects, InDesign, Photoshop, Media Encoder, and Illustrator to handle various workflows. When it comes to Illustrator, you can use the extension panel to search and browse the existing vector-based artworks and illustrations from eMAM. Also, you can import the Illustrator documents, create and export the new documents and manage multiple versions. The extension panel also allows you to archive and restore the files directly from Illustrator. There are different ways to install the extension panel. One option is to get it directly from the Adobe Exchange portal. You type this URL like exchange.adobe.com/creative cloud and then search for eMAM and then install that panel from the Exchange portal. Another option is to use the eMAM App Manager. The App Manager is our preferred way because you can get a more up-to-date panel from the App Manager. So then the App Manager, you can see different panels are there, the Premiere, Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, After Effects, and Media Encoder. So you can install it, or you can update the existing panel, and you can remove the existing panel. There are multiple options there. Maybe I will directly go to the panel and show the features from the panel itself. Give me 1 second. Okay, so John, can you see my screen? Anand, what about you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm inside Illustrator now, and once the panel is installed from the App Manager or from the Exchange portal, it's going to show up inside the window extension. And then now my current version is eMAM 5.3.1, and definitely if eMAM server get upgraded, you may get a notification to update your panels too. So with the compatible the panel for Illustrator. So this is how the panel is going to look like. Inside the panel, you have the Assets tab, the Categories tab. We don't have the Project tab in Illustrator panel because unlike Premiere and After Effects, Illustrator is a self-contained file. There is no need of a Project tab. And I think Photoshop also work in a similar way. So you have the Assets tab, Categories tab, then there is an export option of the current document which you are working on. And then there is a live dashboard to track the upload progress. The search box has kind of a fluid behavior. What does that mean? Like if you are in the Assets tab and if you search for eMAM, what you are actually searching for is the assets. Now, for example, if I'm inside the Category tab, and now if I'm searching for something, I'm searching for the category here. So if you click on Go, so that means that that's my category. So let me go ahead and import one of the existing vector file. This is a kind of a logo. And in the Illustrator format, I'm going to import that one. So that means this directly came from eMAM and it is directly opened in the Illustrator. So maybe let me just go ahead and minimize this panel. I think this is the button to minimize it. So now I can make changes in the panel. Maybe let me just make the logo a little bigger. So there are, again, I'm not a very expert in Illustrator, but let me try to do some changes here. So I made the logo a little bit bigger. So you can make more modifications there, or you can even start with uh, a vector image in Illustrator, and whether it's a file got imported from eMAM or whether it's a new file which is created in Illustrator. So you can go back to the panel and then you can, oops, give me 1 second. So this is my current working document, eMAM So I can go here and click on export once you are done with the changes. This way you are sharing your work with others, or you are checking your changes back to the eMAM system. If you click on export, so the extension panel has detected that illustrated file was imported from eMAM. Do you want to export it as a new version? Yes, I want to export it as a new version. So I'm clicking on OK. It will pop up a metadata screen where I can put more details, description, new version from New Jersey, and author is Anup Thomas. So I can put that into a specific category. I can add the tags. So if there is an existing tag, I can select logo, and then I can select the custom metadata. Here we have different metadata sets, but I'm just going to select basic asset details, and the contributor is Thomas. Copyright notice. Again, this is completely custom in nature, so you can go to the director and create those. So you can watch the other training videos on how to create the metadata fields, and that's directly available inside the Illustrator. The format is on vector, and the keywords logo, eMAM, and publisher is eMAM Inc. And the source is anything like so. Then you click on OK. What it is going to do is it's going to send this file to eMAM. Okay, so then also you can use the live dashboard to track the progress. If the upload is progressing, you can track it from the live dashboard. In this case, it was really quick. It was a really small file. So now when I go to eMAM, when I hit refresh, so that's the new logo which I put. Again, it's not proportional, but I just done some edit. E is bigger, but whatever I just uploaded, it coming back to here. That's another point too. So from this point, I can start the review and approval process. So there is a lot of other functionalities are available here. The review and approval process, the client can reject that one and so on. And uh, then there is a sharing workflow with the eBin. And if I go to the file version, so you can see I have multiple different versions. So it's starting with the one, and now this is the third version. And that now the client is telling, okay, this version is not good. I can always go back to my previous version and set that as the face version. And so now that will become my face version. So this is a better logo. So this kind of the back and forth between the Illustrator and eMAM, and also we have other options to directly do an archive and restore from the Illustrator panel. So if a file is archived, your graphic is archived, you can directly restore it from the Illustrator panel. And also there are settings option where you can define the scratch disk and storage profile and so on. And I just wanted to show one more option, like how these workflows are connected. Maybe I can just go to the eMAM quickly and create a project with that newly created vector graphic. So I'm just going to create a project called 23 March demo, and project description Illustrator demo. I can do tags. I can select a metadata set, put it in a specific storage profile. I can assign users to that project, and then put it into a specific category. And then when I create a new project, so that's a new project which I just created. I can simply drag and drop my Illustrator file and also maybe video to that specific project. And again, there's a separate video on Premiere on how to create subclips, how to create timeline and everything. But I'm just giving you a simple demo of how the Illustrator files can be directly used in Premiere in a seamless way. So now I'm inside Premiere, and if I hit refresh, the 23 March demo, I can see it inside Premiere. Now again, I'm inside Premiere. So now if you look at here, so if I can just go ahead and import and localize, and I'm localizing my original media because it's all there in the cloud storage. So that's my the vector file which I just created. I can directly use it in Premiere. So it is not just the Illustrator extension panel, because we have the built-in panel in various Adobe Creative Cloud product, and it is all connected together. So you can manage the content in a way, and it can be used and cross-referenced in multiple projects, whether it's the Photoshop or After Effects or Premiere or Illustrator or InDesign. We can keep track of those assets, and also you can use that in different Creative Cloud tools. So John, that's all from my side. And if you have anything to add, John, Anand, please go ahead. And that's the end of the demo.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Anoop, for running through that for us. That was really informative. I liked how you popped into Premiere too to see how everything kind of connects together in those project collections. I'm looking down at the questions, and I'm not really seeing too many right now. So I think we're good here. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending this Chocolates Talks on Adobe Illustrator. I would point everyone to take a look at the vimeo.com eMAM 2020 page and look at the Chocolates Talks showcase if you'd like to see other Chocolates Talks on this Adobe series. But besides that, thank you everyone for attending. Thank you, Anoop. Thank you, Anand. And everyone, have a good day, morning, or night, whatever works for you. Take it easy.
Okay, thank you. Have a good one.
Learn more at emamcloud.com and emamsolutions.com.